Welcome back, everyone. My name is J7Jace. I upload Final Fantasy Tactics videos and put them on the internet. Now, no one knows where this is from or the intro. I kind of knocked off on somebody. So if you know, comment down below. So far, no one has commented or knows where it's from. So we are at the Terminus. Now, there is no very rare battle here. According to the rare, it's just a time mage and a summoner. Again, not that exciting, but you could make the argument that because this place, like the first time you encounter this battle, you have the secret battle with the 13th Zodiac guy, Elidibus, or Serpentarius, the Lucavi, and the Reavers. So maybe that's what they wanted, but yeah, a little disappointing with Time Mage and Summoner, but the common one or the uncommon is actually really cool to me because this is one of the few places where you can actually encounter pigs and swine. So the swine is the pink looking pig. And it's a great place to get these creatures. So you can get wild boars from them or other swine and poach them for some really awesome female equipment. And there's quite a few of them. They are not the hardest enemies, but they are deceptively fast and have pretty good evasion. But they can't dodge what you know, these two WCW legends and Ramza, the fantastic swordsman of the forgotten Bayo family. Like these archers, I mean, come on. The black mage, male black mage, they got no chance. That's what they've got. So I try and let my dragons do all the work here. I should have actually included maybe perhaps Biblos, since you do get him in this battle, and it's the only place where you can get him. So that was probably a slight error by me. I do end up tailwind or yelling at these dragons to get them to go faster and to go after those enemies. So I guess the pigs, the swine, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, oh, I'll use these dragons since they can use thunder and flame, tri thunder or tri flame, to cook me up. Can you smell what the J7 Jace is cooking? Yeah, so I was like, hey, I like bacon. I guess there'll be bacon for me, or like a pepperoni pizza. Can never go wrong with pepperoni pizza. It's in my top five, I want to say, for pizzas, but I'm not as young as I used to be. You gotta have some kind of vegetable, like mushroom and something. Pepperoni mushroom. There we go. I like pepperoni mushroom better than straight up pepperoni. And you can say what you want, but it just adds a little bit more flavor and it's slightly healthier for you. So there is that. And the RNG has been good, if I recall from this battle. But in most cases, tends to not do so well. And the archers here are actually at a very good starting point because they are a bit higher. Works very well with the regular bows. In this game, and even Tactics Ogre, where the archers are actually very, very good. Borderline, I mean, not even borderline, they're just overpowered in that game. They also look really cool, since they have the same artist and development team. They got nerfed to the ground here. I heard someone said that, or no, someone told me that someone said that Matsuno, Yasumi Matsuno, has a hard-on for archers. Maybe that was the case and let us cling together, but no, in FFT they just it was a huge downgrade. It was like staying at a 5-star hotel. So, like the Hawaii people will know, um, or I'm not sure if you stayed there. I would not recommend staying there since it's really overpriced. But back in the 90s, it wasn't as bad, especially like if you have a relative that works, and you can stay there. But the Holly Kulani, it's like Tactics Ogre Archers or like the Holly Kulani, 5-star hotel. And then the Archers in FFT are like Motel 6. Um, like, yeah, you look at the website, so the Archers look good in FFT, like the artwork and all that. You see them, and you're like, oh, they look kind of good. And then you get to know them more, and you see how they really aren't special. They just look really cool. Like the male Archer has that awesome shirt. Female Archer looks good with her dress in the high boots. And let's see what the Triflame does. Bam! Ooh, cooking up some bacon. That swine is mine. I think that was in Charlotte's Web, the cartoon. Something swines, wines, wish she was mine, Zuckerman's famous pig. That was actually a very sad book and film to watch as a kid, in my opinion. Apparently there's like sequels or follow-ups to Charlotte's Web, but maybe one day if I'm going on a nostalgia trip, I'll watch that. Ramza tailwinding Booker T. I guess what I was going for was like Ramza was the fan of the pro wrestlers, and he was like cheering them on. He's like, yeah, get rid of these guys. So I think that was the point for this party setup, I want to say. Since Ramza isn't really doing much of any attacking at all. And the Archers, they will have one of the better bows in the game. Artemis or Ultimus bow. Ooh, look at that counterattack. 930 from Booker T, man. I mean, he was after all, he was part of a Harlem Heat. But he deserves a heal. Our wish and chant right there. And he's gonna go on up. You know what? At the time of this recording, which is gonna be several weeks out from today, September 16th, 2022, I do want some bacon or pepperoni pizza today. Like, sometimes you gotta indulge yourself or treat yourself, right? Pizza Hut, like their price, I'm surprised, hasn't increased drastically since the inflation and etc. COVID. So hopefully all you guys are doing well. In your personal life, financially, emotionally, mentally, and all that. Like, it can be stressful, especially now. So hopefully you get, some enjoyment from my videos or something. Hopefully I can offer you that through playing Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre. Or I say something and, you have a good laugh. So hopefully that makes your day. And, you can indulge and treat yourself sometimes because you never know about the future. No one can predict it. Even though Stradamus, you were wrong. So this first battle can be more common. And I think it's cool because pigs and swines, one of the few places you can actually see these enemies. So I consider that the cool or rare part of the Terminus. And for this next battle, it fulfills the criteria from Q Marsh. Time Agent Summoner, that's considered rare here. But the Tiamat is also another cool monster you can face here. And one of the best places to recruit one of these things. Also, Balius or Balius Tor near Lionel Castle. That's more of a rare battle since you need to go from the gallows or the execution site. So we can make the argument finding that is much faster than going through all the floors of Midlight Steep, beating a secret battle, because you need to kind of look at a guide or spend a lot of time looking to get the hidden floor or tile. So there we go. Here's the Tiamat, level 99, Linus, Summoner, Time Mage. This is the rare battle. But to me, being able to see things like the Tiamat and Swine make or highlight this floor. Why, there's a cute little pig in the thumbnail. And I just have a Raise and Beowulf here. I only used this team or theme deployment setup in one of my uploads. But they need some alone time together. You know, I love Ramza, and Beowulf considers him like a true friend. But hey, man, I gotta spend time with my lady. And that's what this battle is for. So, Crushing Blow by Beowulf on the Time Mage. Some good damage. And I do want to try and Dragon's Charm, since I don't like resorting to violence, especially with the animals. So Raze is moving up. Beowulf will go after the summoner, and he's gonna just whack him straight with the blade. No using darkness or spellblade. And I think 2 more turns, then she can get to Linus. Now we have Arcane Strength on. The first time I used her, as part of the Midlight Steep Rare Battle Series, she did not have it on, so the damage was significantly weaker. And the Tiamat is slightly out of range. He's gonna go for Tri-Breath. Looks really cool. I haven't seen it in a long time. But it's not quite enough to KO Raze. Now if it did like Tri-Thunder or Tri-Flame. But Raze does have Minerva, Bustier, which will have that damage. And Disable misses. 70% chance. Final Fantasy Tactics Orange in a nutshell. But Dragon's Charm is a guarantee, and he will join our side. And this concludes the rare and special battles of Final Fantasy Tactics. I've gone through each region. I've gone through Midlight Steep. And, you know, thank you so much for the love for this series, the views it got, the comments. Thank you to Resist the Kill for suggesting this. Took me a while to find all these, but it was a cool experience for me and for a lot of people. So again, thank you all so much. Before you click away, leave that like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out tremendously. And it's free to do so. So help out a fellow small YouTuber. Feel good about yourself. Have a great day. And I'll see you next time for more uploads.